Hey there everyone, Omega Snake here, and welcome to my Let's Boss play of .hack. Now then, before we get started, I'm going to explain what I'm actually going to be doing in this game. Now for this one, I'm going to do what I normally do. I'm going to do the bosses. However, I will not be doing those data bugs, because those aren't really bosses. All you have to do is just keep hitting them until you break their protection and then data drain them. That's all you really have to do for those data bug enemies. They're basically just enemies made into bosses. So yeah, I won't be covering those because same strategy applies to all of them. But I will be doing the phases and any like big boss enemy that is not just a data bug. So yeah. I'll be covering those, but not only that, I'll also go through, now I normally don't do this, but I will go through some of the areas that can actually be a big roadblock for some people. Because, for example, there are a few solo areas, and because they're solo, you will have to be well prepared to beat them, because since you don't have your friends, it's going to be a little harder to get through. So yeah, so I will at least be explaining on how to get through the solo areas. And in fact, that's what I'm going to actually do right now. So, so instead of just this being a normal intro, I will give plenty of advice for how to get through .hack. Well, the entire .hack series, basically. And I'll even show you how to get through this first solo area. Alright, well, with that out of the way, let's get to it. Oh, it's Black Rose. Okay, anyway. The first thing you want to know is when the first solo area comes up. And that's when you get this email from Mia. Data drain is not the only power on your bracelet. Do you want to know more? You do, don't you? Delta, boundless corrupted fort walls. I'll be waiting at this area, so come alone. Yeah, this is the first area that you have to go solo, because here's the main thing about it. Even if you bring a full party with you, Kite will not go into the area if it's a area that he was told to come alone. So yeah, so when you get that email from Mia, that's the first solo area. Alright, so let's go in. Oh, and here's a little bit of first advice. Right at the start of the game, you'll have this board, and all of this would be new. I would say, like, right at the start of the game, when you first log in, quickly go through all these, like this, and, you know, make them unnew. So that way, when you see that there's actually a new subject on the board, you will be notified. So yeah, so just keep going through the board, opening them all, and then, you know, all the board subjects will be not new, and you won't see new on this one. So yeah, make sure you do that at the start of the game. Alright. Makanu. Alright. So, now we're in the game. Oh. Sorry about that. Something went wrong with my controller. Anyway, this is the Aqua Capital, Makanu. Now then, before we get started, I do want to explain how to get some better gear. Because the gear that the weapon shop sells is not all that great. To get better gear, you have to trade with the players that is roaming around the town. Now let's see, what's a good one? Oh, no, not him. Ah, here we go. Sachiko. Okay. Okay, here's the main thing you want to know. When you want to get some better gear, talk to the players and see if there's anything you want. For example, I'll grab this hunter's hood. Yeah, I'll grab this hunter's hood. Now here's the thing. You can give like plenty of things to them, and then you know you can, you can trade them for the items that you're giving. However, here's a little trick on how to get cheaper trades. First of all, take a look at what type of class the character you're trading to is. This one, the class I'm trading to right now is a Wave Master. So light body armor like this that doesn't have the no Wave Master thing on them will actually be what they want. See? I only need to give out 2 leather coats and they already approve of it. But say for example I give them leather armor. Yeah, see my point? Although if you also give them like high level stuff, that also helps. But you know, try to give them something that they actually can use, or at least something of equal level, and they'll give it up pretty easily. So right now I'm just gonna give these leather coats because I sure as hell don't need them. Okay, good. Alright, now here's the other thing about equipment. First of all, Kite is a twin blade, which means he needs these items that have 2 swords across in an X formation. That's how you know that you can use this weapon. Also, any equipment that says no Wave Master is stuff that is recommended for Kite, or your main character basically. Anything that has this, that says no Twin Blade, Long Arm, or Wave Master, is more for the heavy characters. You know, like heavy blades, heavy axemen, and what was the last one? Oh, right, Blade Masters. Anyway, so yeah, try to grab equipment that has this on it. No Wave Master. That means it's good for you. Okay. Oh, right. Also, there's one other thing you need to know. Let me go to the party. Don't worry, I'm not adding anyone. Okay, the main thing you need to know is that your party members will actually level up on their own, even if you haven't seen them in a while. They'll keep leveling up on their own because, after all, this is supposed to be a simulated MMO, so it only makes sense that they play on their own. Here's the thing, though. While their level may increase even when they're not with you, their gear won't. So, whenever you're trading, also try to keep in mind of your friends. Try to get them also things that even though you may not need it, they might. Like for example, something like this you can give to Black Rose, or something like this you can give to your Wave Master. I'm just using this as an example. Anyway, so that's the main thing you need to keep in mind. When you're trading, even though you may not be able to use it, one of your other party members might. So keep that in mind. Try to upgrade everyone's gear whenever you can. Okay, just something to keep in mind. Let's see. Let's see what she has. Ooh, Hands of Fire. Nice. I think I'll get that for one of my heavy friends. Sorry. Let's see. She's a long arm. In other words, a spear user. So she might get a kick out of this. Yeah. There we go. Oh, wait, we already traded to her. Alright, so... yeah, that's basically all you really need to do. And let's see. Alright. Oh yeah, there's one other thing I forgot to mention about your items. First, let me go over here. And that is, you can only carry 40 different pieces of items. Not pieces, sorry. You can only carry up to 40 different items. And it's basically all gathered up across all tabs. So yeah, so altogether you can only carry 40 different items or equipment. So yeah, so try to keep that in mind. Once you think you have the gear that you can get out of this, you could sell the rest of it and make room for more stuff that you get from the dungeons. Oh, right. Also, I forgot to mention, when you come back to the town after a dungeon, or you log out then log back in, there will be different players roaming around. So keep that in mind in case you really want to upgrade your equipment and the players in town at the moment didn't have the things you want. Just log out, log back in, and boom, different players. Anyway, I'm gonna sell some of this stuff. Let's see. For the area I'm going to, I do not need this or this. Paralysis? Nah, I'm not really into status elements. You guys might, but I'm not. Oh, right. Also, when you get these from the god statues at the end of each dungeon, you can also use these to trade. However, if you don't find anyone that wants it, you can also sell it. Which isn't what I'm going to do right now. And then I'm going to sell all the equipment that I don't need, and also things that my friends won't really be able to use. Like, keep the high-level stuff for when you see your friends next, but get rid of all the low-level equipment. Either trade it or sell it. Let's see, which is what I'm going to do. Face guard, get rid of that. I need leather armor. I'm going to hang on to that for a sec. Wristband, definitely don't need that. Hang on to Hand of Fire. Safety shoes. Okay. Right. I don't know what kind of axe Pyros has, so I'll just hang on to my wind axe. Okay. Now that we got some money, yeah, you really only get money when you sell these different things. Okay. So I'll be basically telling you first the essential equipment that you should always have, and then the items that you should have for this particular area. For example, you should always try to carry 99 fortune wires, because they're only 10 GP, so there's no reason for you not to have 99 fortune wires. Fortune wires basically disarm traps on blue treasure chests, which is what you want. Also, a couple of sprite ocarinas is always good, so that way you don't have to backtrack all the way through a really long dungeon. Oh yeah, and also grab some fairy orbs. Those basically show the entire map, so that way you don't get lost. Oh, just grab 2 more. And then, if you want to grab a couple buff items, you can also grab these. I don't really need them, so yeah, I'm not gonna grab them. Okay, now then, for this area, you should also grab, like, particular area, grab some health drinks, because since you're gonna be on your own, you're gonna want some way to heal. So I'll grab 30. I'll have 30 of these. And if you really like using skills, a few Mage's Souls, you can't go wrong. But also grab some antidotes, since they're pretty cheap anyway. And some restoratives. And resurrects won't do you any good because if you die, then the game's over. But yeah, but there will be a few enemies in this coming area that will do some bad status effects or debuff you. So grab some antidotes, restoratives. If you like using skills, then grab some Mage's Soul. And make sure you keep a nice stock of health drinks. Alright, before we get into it, let's go to the other store. This magic store. Because there will be some tough enemies in there. Like, you know, the big guys. So you might want to grab some... sorry. You might want to grab some attack scrolls. Since we're going to be in a wooded area... I mean, not wooded. Earth area. Sorry. Since we're going to be in an earth area, a couple green gale... Some green gales and... let's see, I know there was a few dark enemies in here, so a couple of lightning bolts might help. And... I think there was one that was thunder, so a couple of night blights. And that's it. Let's go to the Chaos Gate. Wow, I'm already 15 minutes into this. Sheesh. And I was mostly explaining things. And I'm not done either. Alright, for this area, try to... If you were lucky enough to find this, make sure you try to equip the righty. It gives you Thunder Coil and Staccato. Let's see. However, since this one has some tough earth enemies, I recommend the Hunter's Hood to increase your earth tolerance. Yeah, I know, the others will go down too. Let's see. Wormhide also increases your tolerance to earth, and it won't bring down your defense either, which is really good. It may bring down your evasion, but that's not really important right now. And yeah, it's like if you manage to find some high-level stuff like Fire Lizard and Smith's gloves, go ahead and put that on. However, if you weren't lucky enough to find Fire Drake mail and Fire Dance hat or whatever, stuff like this will also help. Like at least level 12 or even level 17. But if you manage to find the Rati, great for you. Put it on. It's got the best attack that I've found so far. And was there anything else? Nope. Alright. Well, let's... Oh, wait. I almost forgot. I forgot to mention the level that you want to be at. You want to be around level 10 for this. Once you're level 10, this area will not be very hard at all. Just make sure you keep a good, steady supply of health drinks. But if you're having trouble leveling up because, you know, you went through all the main story dungeons, you can also just go to a random area and go there. But if you want to grab some wood spells for this area because it's an earth area, here's an area I recommend. Beautiful Solitary Remnant. It's a decent level, which means you can get some EXP out of it, and you can also grab some wood spells and things like that. So yeah, go try Beautiful Solitary Remnant if you're having trouble with this area. Alright, I think that's enough of my babbling. Let's go on to Delta, Boundless Corrupted Fort Walls.
I've been waiting for you. Actually, I'm also interested in your bracelet. Thanks for coming. I'm at the lowest level of the dungeon. You can make it here, can't you?
How do you know
about Data Train?
Well, it's hard to say.
Alright, the dungeon's way over there. But first, let me put up a fairy's orb. So that way I can see... Okay, there's no other ones right there. I'm just gonna skip over the magic portals here. So that way... I don't have to fight unless I have to. Oh, right. For this one, at least for you guys, I'm gonna put on a speed charm so I could get through this area quickly. Abdu! Ha!
Thank you for playing the world. This area is currently unstable and not functioning properly due to corrupted data configurations. Please return to the field immediately and gate out to the town.
Can't go back. Let's go further into the dungeon. Okay. Alright, here's why I said Reiti. Because of this skill. Thunder Coil! Yeah. Any skill that allows Kite to jump and spin is definitely a skill that you want, because it means that he can attack multiple enemies at once. Any enemy that's pretty close by to him and is around him, well, they're gonna get hit by Thunder Coil or any other spin move. Alright, let me put up a fairy's orb so I can see where the hell I'm going. Let's see. Yeah, also for this area, you don't need a Sprite Arena, because once you clear this dungeon, you'll teleport back to town on your own. Ah, Aptorv! That means my accuracy went up, which means I'm going to be hitting more often. Let's see. It's also a good idea to go into these extra rooms, because you might find something like this. Health drinks, restoratives, things like that. And you might also find a certain item that can only be found in this type of dungeon. In other words, an earth buff item. Like that. I know a few players that wanted to actually trade for these. Alright, well, I'm not going to be doing that all day, so let's just move on. Okay. This is gonna hurt. Thunder Coil! Heh, cake. If I see anyone post the cake is a lie in the comments, oh, things are not going to be pretty. Okay. Ah, some well water. Maybe I should use some. Just in case. It temporarily increases my earth element. Which also means earth defense. Sorry, my camera can't keep up. Alright, I'm not gonna break open all these. I'll just grab the treasure chests.
So, what do you think? Do you think the area is really corrupted? The truth is, for something to be born, something must break. The same applies to humans. Do you understand what I mean?
I guess so. Oh yeah, by the way, this is a 5-floor dungeon. Oh man. Sorry, got a little stuffy nose. Alright. Ooh, those are dark type enemies, which means this is gonna hurt. Thunder Coil! Oh, that guy got rid of my accuracy buff. Damn it. Alright. For physical debuffs, antidotes really help. Although the debuffs will also wear off after a little bit. Now I know what you're thinking. Why am I not using Mage's Souls? Well, take a look at my SP gauge. It recovers over time. So when I'm not in a fight, when I'm not in a fight, I'm not going to be using my Mage's Soul. I'll just let it recover over time. But if I have to use like a lot of skills, then I will use a Mage's Soul. Come on. Thunder Coil! Ha! Ha! How'd you like that? Level up! Finding a lot of those. Oh, don't worry. Once the Let's Boss Play gets started, I'm not gonna be doing like the entire area that leads up to him.
You came here to find the secret of the bracelet, but you don't quite trust me.
What, do you blame me?
The world does not consist of only ones and zeros. It allows the existence of areas between yes and no. Humans are interesting, aren't they?
I guess. Crap, I lost my train of thought. Oh, right. Yeah, I'm not going to be doing, like, the entire area that leads up to the boss. I'm just going to start recording, like, as soon as I'm near the boss room. And that's where it'll go from there. Of course, I'll still be doing what I normally do. You know, recommend items and equipment. Opdu! Ha! Let's see, I think I have a strengthen item. Yeah, there we go. Optorv! Ha! Right, you don't need to use the speed charm if you don't want to. I'm just using it to get through the area a little faster. Oh, this is gonna hurt. I'm sorry, I just love using this skill, especially on enemies that are weak to it. Thunder Coil! Ah, damn it. Those shield men really love to debuff your accuracy, which is really bad because the main character uses mostly physical attacks. Oh, watch out for those things. Those damn things know how to use Rick's Same, which basically means that they regain their health every couple seconds. Like, every second, actually. Let's see how they like this one, though. Juke-zot! Well, he was basically on his last legs. Or, well, he would be if he had any legs. Anyway, that's why I said grab some wood spells. Because earth enemies are weak against wood. Don't ask me why, it just is. Juke-zot! That hurt him! Okay. I'm gonna use a different skill. Staccato! Ha! Oh shit, I didn't notice that damn shield man took down my accuracy again. Damn it! Uh-oh. Oof. And that's why I say grab a couple health drinks. Because you never know when something might go wrong. Alright, we're almost to the end of this. Okay. See that purple smoke in front of the entrance? When you see that, be ready, because that means that's the boss room. Whenever you see that purple smoke or particle effect or whatever, that means that the boss is right up ahead. So be ready to fight. Let me just go into here and grab this treasure and these immature eggs. In case you're wondering, immature eggs are for an animal that you can feed later, but you can't get to it now. Alright, like I said, I'm not really going to cover the data bug bosses because, you know, those aren't really bosses. They're just enemies that just have infinite HP until you can data drain them. Anyway, let's see. If I remember right, this enemy uses a lot of fire. Or at least his attacks deal fire damage. So yeah, so you might want to put on your any fire resistant equipment that you have. Yeah, I know. The element for this area is earth, but this guy uses fire. Let's see, just in case I'm gonna put on some burning oil. Use a health drink, so I'm full. And since he can't debuff my accuracy, I'm gonna use this. Torv! Ha! Okay, let's go.
Go closer to that magic portal. Now, show me the power of the one who holds the bracelet.
Let's go. Alright. Let's see how he likes this move. Thunder Coil! Ha! See? He uses fire. When you see him about to attack and your health's taking a hit, you can use a health drink before his attack hits, so that way you can actually survive the hit. Let's see. Do I have anything that could be used? No, I don't have any level 2s. Don't have enough. When you see that red shockwave appear, that's when he's going to use a spell or a skill. That's when you can also put on the health drink. Let's see, for this one, I'm going to put on my Major Soul. Thunder Coil! Yeah! There! Now's my chance! Ha! Alright. Now all that's left is to beat his real form. Let's see, just in case I'm gonna put on a health drink because he did do some damage. Let's see, one more Major Soul. And here's the finishing touch. Staccato! Well, my accuracy was up, so I was sure I was going to hit him a lot. And that's all there is to it.
So that's the data drain. I've never seen it before.
What do you mean by that?
Are you angry? I just wanted to know the extent of your power. If you were too weak, there would be no point in teaching you how to hack the gates.
Hack gates?
You just drained a virus core. That talent comes in handy if you know what you're doing. Virus cores are the key to breaking through protective barriers. Of course, virus cores are useless to those who don't have the bracelet. I'll show you how to hack the gates. Come to the Chaos Gate. I enjoyed watching the data drain.
Alright, let's get out of here. Alright, I'm not going to end it quite yet. I'm going to show you what happens when you hack the gates, and then I'm going to end it. Because I'm sure you guys that haven't played this game want to at least see what that looks like.
First, add us to your party. Then we will go to the gate.
Alright. Alright. We can't hack the gate until we add them to our party. So let's do that.
Right, let's go.
Okay.
Yeah, Alex kind of shy, so... but he's really comfortable with Mia. Alright.
Enter the keyword for a protected area. It should open the menu to hack the gate. You do know the keywords for a protected area. It was posted on the board.
Oh, right, I remember.
The keywords are Delta, Closed Oblivious Twin Hills.
Alright. Let's go to Delta, Closed Oblivious Twin Hills. Right, when you try to go into a protected area, this comes up.
See? You need virus cores to hack the gates. Check the gauge to see the type and number of virus cores you need to hack the gate. If you have all of the necessary virus cores, you can fill the gauge and hack the gate. After hacking the gate, the virus cores you had will be gone. Once you've hacked a gate, that area will be open to anyone. Do you understand?
Right, a little bit of risk involved in there. Yeah, for this, some gates might require more than just one virus core. Up to 4 different virus cores could be needed in order to hack this gate. For this one, though, we only need 2 M virus cores. We got one when we first data drained and we just got the other one. So, let's go. Yeah!
There must be some kind of secret in these protected areas. That's why they lock it, right?
Yeah, maybe. Alright. Alright, well, that's gonna be it for now. I'll see you when we face the first boss of the series. Although I'm not gonna tell you until I get there. Well, that's it for now. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you take these tips to heart in your quest to beat .hack. This is Omega Snake signing out. Hope you enjoyed. See you guys next time.